students, welcome back to English Academy. If you are preparing for upcoming Maharashtra State exam, then watch my videos till the end. And if you like it, like, share and subscribe. Now let's talk about in this video Edmund Spenser. Edmund Spenser, born in 1552 and died in 1599, was a statesman who worked with the politicians. He went to Ireland as an English planter. He wanted to oppress an English planter. He wanted to oppress the Irish people. They rebelled against him and he lost his wife and a child in his rebellion. He wrote a few of the present state of Ireland. Now, let's talk about his first book, Shepheardes Calende. According to the date and title, you should remember it is written in 1579. The author, a group of 12 eclogues, where shepherds are singing about each month. Eclogues are the pastoral poem, model on Theocritus and Virgil. A rustic shepherd calling Clot, a character drawn from John Skelton. Colin Clot represents Spenser himself. He wrote this work under the pseudonym इमॉर्टियो मीनिंग अनवर्दी. तो शेपर्ड्स कैलेंडर जो है वो सीडोनेम के साथ लिखा गया था. इमॉर्टियो, इट मीन्स अनवर्दी. द ऑथर टॉक अबाउट हिमसेल्फ इन सेल्फ deprecative manner, a contemporary written by E.K. in this work. Complaint. Now the written in 1591 poetry collection contained 9 poems. Complaints. The Ruins of Time, The Tears of Muses, then Prosperpoia or the Mother of Hubbard's Tale. He also wrote an elegy, Daphonoida at this time. Then Amorti and Epithalamion published together in 1595. It could be a question which two were togetherly published by Edmund Spenser. Amorti contains 8 or 89 sonnets. Be clear about it. Amorti is a sonnet sequence on his courtship of Elizabeth Boyle. Written in Petrarchan tradition, Amorti means little loves. Then Epithalamion celebrates Spenser's marriage with Elizabeth Boyle. Description of a one day. It's belong to the genre of marriage songs. जो marriage songs या marriage celebration में लिखे जाते हैं, which is known as epithalamion. It belongs to the genre of marriage song. 365 lines denoting the day in year. 24 stanzas denoting hours in a day. 8 stanzas describe the daytime and the rest describe night time. A refrain in the poem is a would shall to me answer and my echoing. Bartholomew, written in 1596, celebrates the double betrothal of Catherine and Elizabeth Somerset, daughter of the Earl of Worcester. They are engaged in the house of the Earl of Essex. It is called a spousal verse. A discontented courtier is the narrator who describes the betrothal and sight along the Thames. And the refrain of the poem is Sweet Thames, run swiftly till I end my song. अगर हम सेट एग्ज़ाम का हिस्ट्री देखें तो ये जो लाइन है, देखो 2 बार एग्ज़ाम में पूछी गई है. जो ए ओपनिंग जो लाइन है वो कौन से किसके वर्क से है? तो स्वीट थेम्स रन स्विफ्टली टिल आई एंड माई सॉन्ग, Bartholomew by Spenser. Then very famous work, The Fairy Queen. There is always one question on Fairy Queen. Written in 1590, an epic poem. Spenser called it a dark conceit. Glorifies Tudor dynasty and the rule of Queen Elizabeth. There is an introductory letter to Sir Walter Raleigh. Spenser outlined a plan of 24 books, 12 books on private virtues and 12 on public. Books on private virtues will be about Fairy Queen and public virtues on King Arthur. The Fairy Queen is Gloriana or Queen Elizabeth. Each book will be about a virtue drawn from Aristotle. There will be a knight that represent each virtue. Only 6 books were completed. The 6 books are फर्स्ट इज रेड क्रॉस नाइट रिप्रेजेंट होलीनेस और द एंग्लिकन चर्च। पहला जो है रेड क्रॉस नाइट है जो होलीनेस या एंग्लिकन चर्च को रिप्रेजेंट करता है। ग्वान है जो टेम्परेंस को रिप्रेजेंट करता है। ब्रिटोमार्ट अ फीमेल वॉरियर हु रिप्रेजेंट चास्टिटी। देन ट्रियामोंड एंड कैम्पबेल रिप्रेजेंट फ्रेंडशिप। आर्टगैल रिप्रेजेंट जस्टिस। कैलिडोर रिप्रेजेंट courtesy. Spenserian stanza and Spenserian sonnet. That Spenserian stanza is 8 line of iambic pentameter followed by an Alexandrine or iambic hexameter. It is a variation of Otto or Rima. First book to be written in Spenser stanza is the Fairy Queen, and the Spenserian sonnet are variation of English sonnet with a different rhyme scheme.